On a sunny morning in 1996, a routine Ethiopian Airlines flight turned into a desperate fight for survival when three men forced the pilots to take the plane thousands of miles off course. As the engines went silent over the Indian Ocean, every passenger realized they were seconds away from impact. What happened next became one of the most extraordinary survival stories in aviation history. Ethiopian Airlines Flight 961, based on real-life events, avoiding violent wording. It was November 23, 1996, a warm Saturday morning in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Ethiopian Airlines Flight 961, a Boeing 767, was scheduled to fly to Nairobi, Kenya, with several planned stops. On board were 175 people: business travelers, tourists, families, and crew. Shortly after takeoff, three Ethiopian men stood up from their seats. They were seeking asylum in Australia, believing they could escape their country's political unrest. They carried only an axe from the cockpit's emergency tools and a fire extinguisher as their weapons. The men forced their way into the cockpit, ordering Captain Leul Abate and his co-pilot to fly all the way to Australia, a journey of more than 6,000 miles. The captain calmly explained that the aircraft didn't have enough fuel, but the hijackers didn't believe him. They demanded the pilots keep flying east, warning them not to land anywhere in Africa. Hours passed. The plane's route took it far from any refueling option, over the vast waters of the Indian Ocean. Passengers began to sense something was wrong. The cabin grew tense as they noticed the plane flying far longer than expected. Eventually, the inevitable happened. The fuel warning lights came on. Inside the cockpit, the pilots knew their only hope was to ditch the aircraft near land. They aimed for Comoros Islands, a small archipelago in the Indian Ocean. The water below sparkled in the sun, but it was a dangerous place to land a jet. As the engines went silent, the captain spoke over the intercom. His voice was calm but firm. Everyone needed to prepare for an emergency landing. Passengers scrambled for life vests, some inflating them too early. On a beach in the Comoros Islands, tourists were filming the turquoise water when they saw a massive jet descending unusually low. Cameras captured the moment Flight 961 touched the ocean, but one wing dipped, catching the water. The Boeing 767 cartwheeled, breaking apart in seconds. Miraculously, 50 people survived, pulled from the water by rescuers and locals in small boats. Many owed their lives to following the crew's instructions and keeping calm. The captain himself survived, later praised worldwide for his skill under impossible conditions. The tragedy became a lesson in aviation safety,